Hey, Chris. So I have a version of the Predator mech. I was going to work on the level 1 in boss, but because you had a version of the art, I thought I would sit down and put it in game and then kind of figure out the scripting. The scripting broke my brain a little bit, but I think we got it. So first of all, check this out. Ooh, Predator mech. Ooh, it's just who's a bad Predator mech getting killed. There we go. So now you ready? Because this is the Croucher. Here we go. Hmm? Wow! Whoa, Dave! So I gotta turn that down a little bit. It's tunable. And so now you have the leaper, and we'll of course have the animations and all that good stuff. And then I figured like we'll give it a little bit more permanence. So it's right now dropping mines behind it, which I think are fine. So now I haven't seen these things in motion real quick, but let me let's take a quick look. And there we go. Do this. And let's just take a quick look down over here. Go over here. And then we do one of these. And do one of these. Just give that a try because it'll be the same. All right. So. Wow. We might put an arc on their leap. I don't know. We'll see. But it's tunable, which is the cool part. So super excited about that. And yeah, so like you get a sense for it on the whites and the darks. They're dangerous. They're like popcorn enemies. They're probably about the right size in general. So, and then since we're on the subject, you may or may not remember, here's the last version we did. Turn this back on. This guy still has some issues too, but he's the runner guy. So, oh, he doesn't do anything. He's like, I'm running, daddy. Let's take a look. All right. Ooh, wrong button again. All right, there we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. So he's a shooter and a runner, and then these guys are the leapers. So, and I think, that actually is the wrong guy. So I need to put in the blue guys because I don't think we have them yet. The blue guys will be the runners. So, but I've already got them stubbed in. So that's the Croucher, the Mech Croucher 01, Mech Croucher 02, and then the Predator Mech Runner. Yeah, so these guys need to switch to the blue. So, but it's all engine. I'll check this in. So, okay, little bits of feedback for you. Okay, let's see. Aha, I already put this in Trello. Something with the guns are messed up. We have a rotation. I think it's just from the previous pose. So we need to come back and fix those. It's a bit weird there. It's in motion, but still. Okay, and then so that I don't have to worry about. The other thing here, Chris, is I'm gonna die. Is that so all sprite sheets, we always try our very best to work in power of 2. So 64 by 64, 128 by 128, 256 by 256, 1024 by 1024, and we always work at a higher resolution. By the time you're giving me things to put into the game, we always need to consider one that we work at 2x resolution and we can scale down. But and they're also sitting excuse me. And that they're also sitting in the correct canvas sizes. So, because it also makes a difference for how we think about the enemies in the world. So, I took the opportunity to resize the canvases tonight and fix that up. So, but please note that for the future. And then Dimitri, when we do the next round of iterations, please check those back in because I'm starting to put these, like we had these guys in, and we're not updating them, and I got a very tired face, so I need help. Please help me. Chris, note there are file name changes. So we have Predator Mech Crouch 01 and 02. I just left them enumerated. It's supposed to be an extra verbose. 02 is the leaping. 01 is the crouching and ready to leap. And then Predator Croucher. What was this? There was something here. Oh, and I think there's just the Predator Croucher 01, something like that. Is that right? No, that's not right. Predator Mech Runner. It's a runner. I was in the middle typing stuff up and missed it. All right. That way it's not confusing. Okay, cool. And then, so we talked about that. I think, so the very last thing. Okay. So let me open this guy up. I mentioned this before, but I don't think, pardon me again. I don't think we quite figured it out yet. So, all right. Okay. So I want to try a version. So here's what I'm trying to get to, right? I want to try a version where I don't know, think about all there's no glowing reds attached to the body. Instead, what we'll do is we should cut these out. So and then it's gonna be a little bit weird. Because when it animates, the thing is that particles don't animate along with the with anybody. You know, he's crouching. He doesn't have to be super crazy when he's moving. So what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to get to this point where there's no like no red glows. I want to at least try this out. So, and what I want you to do is, in the case of this, I think this is bigger. So maybe remove these glows here, right? So something like this. So just imagine like no glows, right? And then what we'll do is I want to see like when we're in game, and it might be too much. We'll see. But when we're in game, right? So the accents actually, they kind of get lost a little bit. There's going to be a lot of chaos, and this might be too subtle, right? So, but ideally, we have the glow. We have the. I'm really tired. Holy crap! All right, let's try again. So what we have is the cloaking effect, right? So that'll be it. And then what I really want to try to do is add particles to. It can be one particle. But basically particles to the predator mech that then what they do is you see it, and then after like 2 seconds they glow up, right? And that's like your warning, and then basically it's glowed up for like a second and then it leaps. So that's what I'm kind of, I'm trying to do. It may turn out that it doesn't work, but I thought it would be worth like trying to see if we can get that nice effect. So this could work as well. So the short version of that, Chris, is give me a version that doesn't have the glows, please. Or let's check that in. And then cut out the glows. Just do them in, cut out we don't need to cut out all the glows, but we basically need the unique glows, right? So coming back over here. Hello, there we go. So I think basically all I really need is one glow. So one glow, and then I'll replace these dots. And what we'll do is we'll keep the animation for the crouching predator mech. It'll be a lot. It won't be like super wavy. And I think probably what we'll do is we'll leave the tail glow here, because the tail is gonna have more of a flick, and that'll be like your one cue. And then all of these, maybe we'll leave the whole tail glow here. And then we'll glow up all the other dots, and I'll make them more red and glowing. When they do glow up, that's like the tell that it's going to leap at you. Okay. So super nerdiness. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so I think that was it. I'm going to get this video up for you, and then I'm going to go to Dreamland. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.